That's cool. But do you want to get into spoilers?
Spoil this sucker.
All right. So there's things that happen in this where I'm kind of like, oh, they're paying homage to what happened in the comic.
Yeah.
The comic has a really great story where it has Billy goes, like, he runs away from the foster home, goes to the zoo. His foster brother, like, comes running after him and sees him feeding this tiger. And it's like, what are you doing? And he pulls out the photo and says, this is the last photo I had with, my mother. There's that tiger in the background. And it's kind of that, this is all I have, like, left of my past.
You know what I thought was really cute? He had a tiger on the back of his backpack.
That's one thing I noticed too. Like, when he hands that tiger to the girl and goes, here, hold on tight to that, close your eyes, it's all good. But pretty much there's a part of the movie that I was just sort of like, I like the comic kind of take on that with the whole tiger thing and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think there's a bit where you see the jar and it's got the freaking caterpillar worm in there.
Mr. Mind.
And I'm like, that's Mr. Mind. They actually put him in there. And I was like,
they gave him the little voice enhancer and everything.
That's one thing that spun me out so much. I was like, all right, there's a quick shot of him, but then later in the film it shows a shot of the cracked jar. And I was like,
did he turn into a butterfly? What happened?
Getting nudged from this one, like, Mr. Mine. I'm like, I know. But pretty much we're watching it and I was like, I wonder if they're going to leave that for the sequel and stuff. As soon as the credits roll and you see that stinger at the end, and we see him talking to Savant, and I'm like, what the hell? They're actually doing it. They actually tied it in there and, like,
pretty cool.
Alien worm that's, like, got the
From
mind
Venus,
of
I think
Hitler.
he is, yeah.
Like one of the planets in our solar system. But that was kind of funny. There was a part where I got really choked up.
Yeah.
That I was ready to start, like, crying.
Is that with
and
his
stuff.
mom?
It was part of that. I think I'm reading into it too much, but when she's like, kind of, go away because I don't want you, and he takes off, and when he jumps off that roof.
Oh, and Shazam, yeah.
Part of me was like going, oh, this is so cool because it's like, a kid just got told, no one wants him. But then when he jumps off that roof and screams to, the
Shazam, yeah.
Shazam.
If you say
I was about to say Sir Jam.
Sir Jam.
Superhero eats his jam every morning. But, like, pretty much when he jumps off that roof and yells Shazam, and it's kind of like, she don't want me, but I've got people out there that need me. Yeah. Darcy was so adorable.
Oh, Darla?
When he Darla. Like, freaking, when she sees him run in, it's like, yay, I've got a big brother. And he's like, you know what, we're not brother and sister and stuff.
And she's upset.
Yeah, she's like, okay, and walks away. And it comes full circle when she's just like, Billy? And he covers her mouth. He's like, you can't tell anyone. That moment when it had, like, you got to keep a secret because that's what sisters do for their brothers and stuff. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
She was adorable. But what did you think?
I loved it when she saved Santa.
Yeah, I've been really good this year.
Don't forget me.
But what did you think of like the Wizard?
I thought all the casting was really good. One of our friends in the background there was mentioning how good Jack Dillon, from who was also in It, he did such a good job of doing Adam Brody. That he took it back to the OC, which I thought absolutely that was where my mind went. It's like Adam Brody is perfect casting for that guy.
I didn't recognize him at first.
Did you not?
I love when they just immerse that performer in the costume and stuff. But it was still funny as hell. Like I was pretty stoked with that. But all in all, that shot when it has him saying, "Everyone, take the staff," right at the start when I saw all the chairs in the cave, and I'm just like. They're hinting at all the other characters.
I saw it coming.
Are going to be
like, there's 6 of them. There's 7 chairs. Hang on, who's the 7th? There's 6.
This is the problem I have. All these Marvel films that I watch, and they have little references and little things that are eventually going to come down the line.
Yeah.
I know. By the way, sequel. In this movie, when he holds out that staff and says, "Everyone, say my name," they're like, "Billy." I'm like, now this is where the staff's going to get taken, and we won't get to see them all become,
Yep.
Mary Marvel and all like, everyone becomes that. But that shot, I got so pumped up, like, yeah, they're all going to kick the freaking 7 Deadly Sins ass. This is going to be awesome. But just also too, I was like, wow, that's kind of daring that they made all of them first movie out heroes. And I was like, what are they going to do for the next one?
Yeah.
When they have Mr. Mine at the end, I'm like, oh, the Society of Evil's coming. This is crazy. But I think, just a little odd jokes.
And
anything.
Black Adam?
Yeah, that was something that spun me way out when they showed that the hologram. There was this bit that kind of made me sort of question.
Yeah, where the Wizard's telling his story to Billy.
Yep, just seeing that going, oh, that champion that, destroyed half the world and stuff, that's Black Adam. Is The Rock going to show up? Is Dwayne Johnson going to show up and, be the Stinger?
Great.
That would have been amazing. I know. Here's a little side story.
Uh-oh.
My wife loves me and married me, but she loves Jason Momoa and Dwayne Johnson. So Aquaman is in the universe of DC, and Black Adam is in the universe of DC.
So they could just get into a fight anytime. I'm fine.
What
I may be a puddle on the floor, but I'll be fine.
you said to me, if they fight, they better be in the water, keep them wet. And I was like, all right, cool.
That's right.
But all in all, like, I look forward to that, like seeing. I know you look forward to it. But there's a few other little references in there and things that they kind of hint at, and I was just sort of like, wow, Billy's like adoptive like mum is pretty hot. Like, she is crazy, like, beautiful, but also too,
and
I was just like,
to leave.
I think, like, even too in the comics, he's a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
He does when he meets the wizard,
he's
and he's
guarded.
like,
I mean, he's got trust issues.
yeah,
So
and just I think they couldn't have him go full asshole in this. They had to have, like, you couldn't say to the wizard, there is no good people in the world. They had to do just little bits and pieces there where it shows he's had a pretty sucky life. He's been
just
like
searching for his mum because he thinks it was his fault.
And that moment when he says, I gotta get back to my real family.
Yeah, I was just like, damn.
That was like, yeah, tell that bitch freaking, yeah, see ya, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You don't want me? I've got people out there that want me.
Yeah.
Because personally I have been there. But like also too, like, just to have that kind of, he comes full circle, not just that, his brothers and sisters all like kind of become part of that.
Yeah.
Like, because no, this isn't Fast and Furious. This is about family. And I really did enjoy it. Like, apart from like, the 7 Deadly Sins, they were like pretty bad CGI. I think it could have been a bit better, but it's sort of like, well, they could return.
Yeah,
first movie, low budget. Anything else that we've missed?
Probably.
Yeah?
But I can't remember.
The end bit with Superman.
That
Henry
little scene.
Cavill. Yeah, he didn't do that cameo. I think for reasons of he's got one more movie on his contract.
Yeah. They're saving it.
Yeah, I think they're saving it for him to do the next movie and renegotiate him to come back.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of cool to see him there and to sort of show, like, yeah, this is in the same world, same universe.
Even the showing of the shirt, the Aquaman shirt.
Yeah, that was kind of cool as well.
So like, just to have references to other movies was good.
And just like, authentic, like, Superman bullet that bounced off him and stuff. Like, it's legit. But all in all, I think...
good movie. I would definitely recommend seeing it in the cinema.
Yeah, in Event Cinemas
you can definitely bring
at Whitford's.
your kids
to
go see this because it is kid friendly.
That
I would
bit
say.
when that Savannah dude throws his brother out the window, I'm like, whoa, okay. And everyone's screaming for their lives and stuff. It's like, he's going to straight up kill.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if this is like 15 plus or...
One of the 7 sins bites a executive's head off.
You don't see it.
But he gets thrown out the window. I'm like, damn.
There's no blood. It's good.
But like, just the thought of like some 6-year-old going, Mom, he's not really dead, is he? But I can't think of anything else. I know we'll watch it like again when it gets released and stuff on, video and stuff and streaming. But
yeah,
I'll definitely recommend this to, like, you know, a fun origin story, a good kind of, you know, introduction
Yeah.
into the DC universe.
Nice light DC universe.
And if this is like, because we know that Joker is coming out in October,
Yeah.
and they're kind of not fast tracking, but we've got Wonder Woman coming out next year. It's one thing after another. They'll release the Joker trailer with this movie, but then when the Joker movie comes out, they'll release the Wonder Woman trailer.
Yeah.
When Wonder Woman comes out, what's the odds of them
I hope so.
a sequel? I think they pushed this out in, what, a year and a half, about 18 months?
Yeah.
So I would, what's your, like, kind of, like, the stage is set. Are they going to put Dwayne Johnson, The Rock,
They better.
in the sequel?
Don't crush my dreams of, you know, a water fight.
Because there was 7 seats, and if they want to mess with the whole story of, like, you know, the comics, everything, do they want to kind of say, like, yeah, we'll make the anti-hero Black Adam?
I think they will.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think for sure. If they're going to start advertising him through social media, there's going to be a way for Black Adam to locate him.
And also to...
And they've named the city he's at too, so Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're actually based in Philly, which is kind of interesting. It's not Gotham City or Metropolis or, you know, Coast City or Central City. It's like legitimately, yeah, we're in Philly, and they make reference when they're sitting on the steps, like, wow, you kind of wonder why Rocky ran up these steps and stuff. But, yeah, I can't think of anything else.
No.
Like, can
I would
wrap it
say,
up.
yeah, just check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you see this movie in cinema, or just check it out when you can.
And thanks for watching, guys. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you guys think.
Thanks for watching.